Good early afternoon. It's 1:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, August 31st, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So if you're on Binance, again, get your stuff off of Binance. This is going to get worse. If you have liquidity, send it somewhere else where it's safer. I advise uphold Femex in the USA. It's in the video description below and or pinned comments. There's MEXC and BitGet if you're not in the USA, if you would like to use it. That's all in the video description below. But right now, and this is news that's been coming out over the last 15, 16 hours. So sealed, SEC filings has Binance bracing for U.S. criminal charges. Binance's downfall looks all the more imminent following a sealed filing by America's securities regulator that almost certainly contains damning revelations about the world's largest digital asset exchange. On August 28th, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC filed a motion asking the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia for permission to file a new document under seal. The filing is in support of the civil charges the SEC filed against Binance in June, alleging calculating evasion of U.S. securities laws. The SEC's motion is accompanied by over 30 supporting exhibits, the contents of which can only be guessed at. However, given the extent of the flagrant illegality the SEC was willing to document in previous filings, the nature of these new allegations must be truly alarming. John Reed Stark, a former SEC enforcement director, noted the exceptional nature of the SEC filings under seal and suggested two possible reasons for the secrecy. First, that revealing this information to the public could compromise a criminal investigation and prosecution conducted by the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ. Second, that disclosing this information could place a witness or company at risk. So John Reed Stark said, "What's up with the secret U.S. SEC motion in relation to Binance? In the U.S. SEC Binance litigation, the U.S. SEC has filed a sealed motion for leave to file documents under seal according to an SEC court filing late yesterday." So here's the official filing, and I figured we could read it together very quickly here. So, and this just reads through it. And let's continue reading what John Reed Stark said leading into this. So late yesterday, filing a court document under seal allows sensitive or confidential information to be filed with a court but kept off of any public record. Along with the SEC motion, the SEC also filed 37 supportive submissions, including multiple exhibits, a proposed order, and a declaration of SEC trial attorney Jennifer Farrer. A rare SEC tactic, filing any court document under seal is a rare move by the SEC. The SEC is a civil, not a criminal enforcement agency, thus in stark contrast to criminal prosecutorial filings. SEC motions and enforcement actions are typically filed openly and freely for everyone to read. After all, it's the public interest to know and understand the SEC's use of U.S. tax dollars, and the U.S. SEC wants its message heard loud and clear to deter future securities violations. Two of the few strategic reasons that the SEC might prefer to file court documents under seal are when the filings of an SEC motion or other court's document could somehow, one, interfere with, they reveal secret details about a criminal investigation or prosecution conducted by the U.S. Department of Justice. For example, U.S. Department of Justice reportedly investigating Binance and may have convened a grand jury and grand jury proceedings. Also, in connection with its investigation of Binance, U.S. Department of Justice may be working with confidential informants or whistleblowers, may have wires or other listening devices in place, or may even have an active arrest warrant or undercover operation in the works. Along these lines, the U.S. SEC staff will avoid taking any action that could potentially disrupt or jeopardize anything U.S. Department of Justice is doing with respect to Binance or any other criminal investigation. Or two, place a witness or company at risk, which typically involves reactions rather than a full court sealing. Why now? In my opinion, and this is only a guess, the U.S. SEC secret and extraordinary court filings, which appears to be highly comprehensive, likely touches upon non-public Binance-related money laundering allegations or other potential criminal conduct. In other words, my take is that the secret U.S. SEC filing likely relates to an existing U.S. Department of Justice investigation of Binance and could directly or indirectly describe the heretofore unknown contents of an impending U.S. Department of Justice Binance-related indictment or indictment already filed under seal, which the U.S. Department of Justice would prefer to keep secret. And my guess is that Binance will likely not oppose the U.S. SEC sealing motion for fear of making public potentially inculpatory evidence or potentially scathing criminal allegations relating to Binance activities. But then again, bear in mind that this is a rare SEC action, which makes the situation tricky to decipher and the outcome challenging to predict. If Binance does oppose the U.S. SEC seal, request in the USSC motion more likely relates to the USSC's desire to keep the identity of a witness secret, and Binance would prefer that the world know the names of any of Binance's accusers. Under the circumstances that the SC seal-seeking filing, it's unusual, odd that uncommon cannot be overstated. In my almost 20 years in the SC Enforcement Division, including 11 years as chief of the SC's Office of Internet Enforcement, our team worked on and led a broad range of SC investigations, which involved parallel U.S. Department of Justice investigators and lots of litigation, and I can't ever recall seeking to file a motion or any other court document under seal. Fail not at your peril, Binance. So it says 102, sealed motion for leave to file document under seal filed by Securities and Exchange Commission. This document is sealed and only available to authorized personnel. Attachments: number 1, text of proposed order; number 2, exhibit A, SEC motion; number 3, exhibit A, proposed order to SEC motion; number 4, exhibit B, memorandum; number 5, declaration of Jennifer Farrer memorandum; number 6, exhibit 1; number 7, exhibit 2; number 8, exhibit 3; number 9, exhibit 4; number 10, exhibit 5, etc., 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 all the way to number 19 and exhibit 14. Then you got number 20 as supplemental, number 21 and exhibit 16, and yada yada yada, all the way until you go to number 36 and exhibit 31, filed on August 28, 2023, and now it's become public knowledge. So make sure you're paying attention to what's going on here. Very, very strange things going on. Very, very strange things to put at Circle K as well. Make sure you're paying attention to all this information that's breaking. Hit that like button if you appreciate this information. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see further content.